Hello. Hello, my friends. I decided to stream a bit today anyway, even if I'm about to leave. I will have to leave tonight, but I said, you know, why not? I'm working on this bug of the funny legs, and I think the best way for us to actually find out what happened is to go back and see why and where that happened, because I worked on I worked on some stuff really related to character movement, and they may have complicated things. So where am I? Let me see. I should be here actually. I am here actually. Hello. I don't know if for you today is a day of holiday, or today for you is a day of work. I don't know. For me, it's a day of holiday, and I just wanted to work a bit on the funny legs bug. I already did some tests and tried to understand if we can fix it, but it didn't really work too well. So I will try again. So we have an alpha out, which is 0723, which can be downloaded and used. I'm working now on the next one, which is 0724. That will be released probably the beginning of September, middle of September. Probably we will have a new fix. Well, if I find a fix for the funny legs, I think it would be probably I will release it even earlier. But I think I would like to have at least three. These three may be done. Yeah, maybe this one as well. I don't know. These are all good points, by the way. So we're going to work on the first one, right? Something happened. And at a certain point, our characters, not our character, the one that we are using, but all the other characters are getting a kind of a desync on movement, on the character movement component, or something is happening there. I don't know exactly, but it seems like the character is not moving, the other characters are not moving well anymore. They lose connection with the ground. So my idea to fix it is this. Let's go in our streams archive and let's check when exactly it happened, because I'm pretty sure that I can find it. I would like to go, yes, at random events, you know, I would like to go here at random events. Because in this one, I think I've been using a lot of some NPC. And I want to be sure that at this point, the NPC were working fine, right? So we are waiting this guy to move. There is an old stream, right? And where we check the date. The problem is that I'm not letting him walk, because we need to see him walk. Actually, we need to see him. Here I'm all. Here we are in complete darkness. You see, this guy was working. You see that this guy was walking fine at this point. So, okay. So here in this video, this guy was working fine. So this video was the 18th of July, right? It was the 18th of July. So let me take a few notes here so that we are sure that let me do this. So 18th of July was working, right? 18th of July it was working 100%. Now let me see what we have after the 18th of July. We have it was this one, right? Then I added in the idle animations. Yes, I added in the idle animations, and I would like to see if in the idle animations it was still working okay or not, right? So we worked a lot on the animations, fine. Let me see if we are testing it and if we are allowing this character to move or not. I think the problem is that I'm testing it only on myself, right? So unless an NPC is going to move, I think we are not going to see. Because I would like to understand if it's something that I did on the idle. Because you see, here I changed. Here I was working on the tick. Here I was working on the character animations. Here on the montage. I'm just trying to understand what the hell I was doing here. Here I'm writing a lot of text. I don't know why. Here what we are doing. There is a moment here where we are in game. And maybe. No. There is a moment here where we are in game, and I want to see if by any chance we get a character. Yes, we got a character. Let's see if this character moves. I hope I stay here enough to see him move. Let's see. No, I didn't. Fuck. I didn't stay enough to see him move. So we don't know. So we actually don't know. Yeah, because I was testing something completely different, so... And I was doing some weird test on... Uh-oh, what I was doing here? There is a potential source of errors, if I messed up the... If I messed up that... Let me see if by any chance the character... Yeah, the character spawns. The problem is that usually I close the window before this guy actually walks around. He moved a bit funny. He moved a bit funny, but it seems that it was still moving fine. Come on, go, my friend. I closed the window. GG. So unfortunately, we don't have an example. We don't have an example here. We don't have an example. We don't have an example. And here I'm only playing with characters that are not moving, so... So basically we cannot see. But that hint, wait a second, that hint on ALS... I hope I didn't save it, really, but let me see. Let me see, because maybe I did a mistake, you know? And I saved that change, even if it's... this is what? This is the 23 of July. 23 of July. So in theory, 23 of July, I didn't change... Let me see, characters. If I go under characters... PS template, good skeleton, yeah, exactly, this one. We need to see when this one has been modified. Nah, this one has been modified in June the last time, so... Okay, so no, I didn't save, I think I didn't save that change. I didn't save that change, so which is good because it means that we didn't do any significant change. So probably in this stream there was the 23. I think that all was probably working fine. Yeah, we cannot see much here, but okay, let me go forward a bit and see. Because now we start to be very close, huh? Because 23 off, so this was... Wait, this was idle animations, right? Then I worked on the compendium, and on the compendium, I have no idea if I ever opened up, right, the... We can try, but we need to be lucky that I was actually testing something in game. And that character was actually walking, right? But it's kind of unlikely because I was working on something completely different here. So I was in a different area, right? In a different place. Yeah, I was always around this fighter 4, and this fighter 4 is not a guy that moves, right? So I'm trying to confirm visually if that was kind of working, but nah. Wait. Here maybe we see it, because here I was looking backward and you see the guy there? There is a guy there. Now I don't know if that guy will move. But if that guy moves, probably will not move anymore. But it doesn't have the funny legs, huh? That guy does not have the funny legs. So unfortunately it's not moving. Fuck. And I don't think he moved before this. No, it's not moving. Okay. So we cannot see. Because, you know, my feeling is that that bug happened in the last week or so. Let me see now, huh? By the way, we are watching our old videos to understand where a bug is happening, right? Just for your information, if you're confused of why I'm watching myself, but there is a bug that appeared in the last week or 2 weeks maximum, and I'm trying to find evidence of when that bug actually happened, right? And unfortunately, here I was working on something very different, and so we never look at the other characters, right? Let me see. Here there is another place where we... but we are looking at it in the wrong direction. It's actually behind the camera. It's exactly behind the camera. Let me go forward a bit. I'm not in game again. We are not in game again. We are in game again here, but no, we are in the editor. I'm always looking in the wrong direction because we don't need the back, I know. I'm always looking in the same direction because I'm working with the... No, I think there is no... Okay. So on this video there is no evidence. Here it was the 27th of July. Absolutely no evidence of that. Then I worked on what? Then I worked on maps. And then I worked on the new release. And then I did the bug fixing, right? I think it would be very nice to see if... So this is only a week ago, huh? I think the funny legs appeared after this release. My feeling is that it appeared after this release. But here in these streams, I was never in game. I'm checking, but I was basically never in game. Huh. So it's impossible to know. Let me see this new release. New release was the 2nd of August. So this was before releasing 22. Right? Before releasing 22. And I was bug fixing what? I was bug fixing the character creation. There is all character creation. All character creation. So I was never in game in the stream. Pete. Was never in game. Never ever in game, no. Ah, wait, at the end maybe. Just at the end. Huh. So if I wait enough, I'm testing other stuff, so... No. No. It is impossible to see. There is this bug fixing session that we did the 4th of August. This I think is when we released the... Yeah, when we released 22. So I think that here the bug may already be there. The bug may already be there. Ah, wait. We can see the guy. We can see the guy. Look at the right, please. Look at the right. Yes. No. Look at it. There was a guy walking 1 second ago. Close this window. Close that. A guy should appear. I've seen. No. Wait, maybe he appears now. I've seen a guy walking. Ah, the guy appeared now. Fuck, there is the window in front. But maybe I move it. Maybe we can see the guy going through. Yes, he's walking normally. Look, he's walking normally. Okay. Okay, so it's confirmed that the 4th of August... So it's only 4 days ago. The 4th of August, he was still working. Insane. The 4th of August, he was working, boys. The 4th of August was working. So I broke it. I think I broke it in this stream, actually. Because that bug, you know, is basically happening all the time. So it's absolutely automatic. So it's not something that you... Yeah, you see the guy's walking normally, yeah. So this is when I was working on the drifter. So this is when I did okay. When I did the drifter changes. Okay. I think I understand a bit better what happened. Well, not well, but yeah, there will be 2 of me, yes. But here I did the changes required to fix the drifter. Right? I did the changes required to fix the drifter. And at a certain point here, I think it would break. I think it would be super cool if we catch the error on the fly. Like the guy spawning and we see him walking funny. I hope the guy will spawn. If he didn't spawn already though. Maybe he spawned already. Ah. We went away. Ah, the guy spawned now. Move, please, move. Yeah, he's working normally, you see. He's working normally. So, in the middle of this stream, it was still fine. in the middle of this stream, so 1 hour 23 was still fine. Let me go at the end of the stream, that I think is when we fixed the we fixed the pet movement, I think. No, here I was still blocked. Here I was still blocked, and unfortunately we don't see the guy moving. We are very lucky though that we catch the 4th of August. So here I did a bunch of changes. Look, the guys were still working fine. You see the dwarf? The dwarf was still working fine here. You see? The dwarf in the back is still working fine. So even at the end of the stream, with all the changes, I would like to understand when is the first time that we see the funny legs. So let's say that the 4th of August, that is the 4th of August, huh? That is the 4th of August. And yeah, so I think it's my fix to the drifter that broke the, yeah, at 3 hours 10. Three hours 10 minutes is still working fine. So after this, I can check the check-ins. I don't know if I checked in everything in at the same time, but it looks like you have 2 tigers. Yes, because I'm looking at my old videos, so I'm looking at the videos, and the videos have the tiger. Wait. So the 4th of August. Actually, I checked in only on the 5th. The 5th, the 6th. Okay, let's go for then, boys. Then he really broke in the last 3 or 4 days. 3 days. Because here he was working. Here he was working. The 4th of August he was working. There is the 7th of August. Why I skipped? Because it was a Friday. I didn't stream on Saturday. I think I stream on Saturday. Yeah, the 6th of August, this one. This one, okay. So here we were in the 6th of August. What I was working on. I don't know what I was working on. We checked the marketplace. We checked the Eagle. I fixed the chat. I fixed the chat, but this could already be broken though, huh? This may already be broken actually. Would be very, very nice if an NPC would spawn now, and so we see if he's working okay or not. But I think that we have a very small set of changes now to check, because we know that it happened recently, very, very recently. Is here probably I have NPC disabled. Probably. Ah no, but the random generated event spawns anyway. So can I go 2x speed? Come on, one NPC walking, please. No. 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 This was... Ah! There is one NPC there! No! Look at the left! Yes, here. Wait. Don't move, my friend. No! Fuck. No! I switched. Go back. Go back to the game. You stupid tiger. No. No. We don't go back to the game. Okay, let me go forward and see, but it seems I'm not testing the game anymore here. Maybe here we have a chance. We need an NPC to appear. Nah, it's night though. Complete night. GG. And I quit. So we don't see it. They can move while on mount. Here it was not fixed yet. Here it was not fixed yet. And here we were the 6th of August. Did I really break it in the last 2 days, huh? I think I know where it can be, but I wanted to be sure that... Here we are still on the... Okay, let me see, eh? Ah! Wait. I saw the funny legs. I saw the funny legs. Yeah. This is the bug. This is the bug. So here it was happening. So here we are, the 6th of August. It's only 2 days ago. This is the 6th of August. 3 hours 15. It is the 6th of August. 3 hours 16 minutes. And he's not working. Now the only question is, did I fix the bug of movement at this point or not? In theory not. You see this picture that is... Wait. You see this picture? We didn't work on this one yet. Holy shit. I was sure the problem was with my changes. With my changes there, but It seems not. So it seems related more to these changes. Because the 6th of August, I did a check-in. You know what we can do anyway? We can roll back, it's no problem. I can roll back the code to the 6th of August and we can test. Yeah, it's probably this is the best idea, boys. It's probably the easiest actually. If I think, now that I think about it, it's absolutely the easiest. So we can go check-in by check-in, and so let me see. What do we have checked out at the moment? At the moment we have some changes on ALS based character. Okay, this one is just a test. This one is only a test. And we have PS character. This one, well, this one actually I think is good though, but okay, I think we are in a situation where we can roll back whatever we want. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to the 5th of August. Right? Let's go to the 5th of August. So I will update revision. Wait. I will update revision to 5th of August, okay? Update item to revision. Yes, exactly. Okay. So here we are going back in time. Thank God that we are using subversion. I mean, obviously we have to, but you know, still nice to know that we are doing things right sometimes. So we will go back the 5th of August and because you know I had the dubbed, the dead bug was before that, I mean it was like 2-3 weeks ago, but actually no, actually it's not. Yeah, there are all the maps has been changed, but it should not be too long. It should take like 1 minute. Okay. PS character conflicted. We can just use theirs, yes. And this one has been merged. Okay, I mean. Okay, now there will be a lot of files modified. We are going to recompile everything. Hopefully Visual Studio doesn't do the funny thing of considering files with the previous dates not updated, and so it will not compile anything. I hope it's going to recompile stuff. We will probably do the test twice just to be sure that we are not hitting, you know, the just a happy path. So I will do the test twice. I hope we can catch this bug because it's so annoying. I hate it. I mean, I'm nearly tempted to re-release, you know, but I don't have the time because I have to leave. But it's so bad to see that those lags going crazy. I really want to understand what is it. There's also a lot of curiosity at this point. I'm really curious to know what actually generated that bug. He's also recompiling ALS, which is good, so I think he detected the change. Okay, finished. Okay, so now we are in the situation of the 5th of August. Right? And we want to see if that bug happens or not. And probably it will not. Okay, in theory, it should not happen. Hello, Hulla. Hi. Will not be a long stream today. I think I will stop maybe at 7:30. I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to fix the funny legs bug. The funny legs bug, which I introduced in the last 2 days, by the way. Yeah? In the last 2 days, I added that bug. 2-3 days. Yeah, 2-3 days. Yeah, it's loading all the maps. Okay. We can let him load the maps. It's going to take a bit of time, but fine. Ba-bum bum bum bum. I really want to know what is the bug. I mean, what is the cause of this bug? I really want to fix it. After the rain bug? No, I think it's before the rain bug. I think we introduced this bug before the rain bug. Okay, so now we just need to wait. We just need to wait the NPC to spawn and the NPC to walk. Okay, and meanwhile I can check. Okay, so the one that we have so is 1939. So subversion 1939. So here we are at subversion SVN Rev 1939. This is what we are testing now. Okay, the guy's here. Move, bro. He did an idle animation meanwhile. Fuck. Okay, anyway. He did an idle animation, but I don't know if the idle animation is actually resetting himself. That could be. We can maybe wait another cycle. Or we can just redo it. But it was working fine here, right? It was working fine here. Let me see if my... Holy shit! The Rivnak is working here. Unbelievable, boys. The Rivnak is working in this version. So I broke it after. Wow. Okay. Interesting thing. The Rivnak was actually working in this release. The 5th of August. So no, the 6th, yeah, the 5th of August. Here he was actually working. Bro, that guy never goes away. Why? Come on. What did I say? Like 20 minutes? What the fuck? Should be under what? Under NPC events? Under is under random generated events, no? Yes, random generated events. How much time did I say? 180 seconds. Oh my. No, I will reduce it. I would say 100 seconds or 60 seconds. Let's say 100 seconds. It's too long. It's too long. I mean, it's quicker for me to restart. It's 3 minutes. Let me just delete few maps. The maps don't make any difference, so it should be fine. Even if I delete the maps, it should be fine. Only because we load faster. That's so we. Only because we load faster. But so, wow. So, so the Rivnak was working. What did I do? I don't know, but what the hell did I do there? The Rivnak was working. And the Drifter I don't know, but I can maybe change the, because I think my other pet at the moment is a normal pet. Ah no, my other pet is a Drifter. Okay, so we can test it right away. No, wait. Didn't want to speak with it. No, I don't want to speak with you. I want to. Why? Why? It didn't generate it as a mount, it generated it as a normal pet. Why? Okay, that's another problem. Okay, can the guy please appear? Please. Okay, the guy's here. Can you avoid doing any idle animation while you move? Yeah, it's working fine. Okay, so 1939, 100% is working fine. We tested it a few times and I think it's okay. So now we go the 6th of August. So we go 1 day forward, okay? We go 1 day forward. So I will go 6th of August. The first check-in, right? The first check-in. So I will update item to revision. Okay, it's adding all the maps back because obviously he wants to be annoying. So here we can say Rev okay, and also I want to say Rivnak okay, which is insane. Rivnak, okay. Very strange anyway. Very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. Let me move this stuff 1 second because I need space. So here we are, the between the 5th and the 6th. Here is where we are. Base character is merging. I don't like the fact that he's merging this. I don't like that he's merging things. I would like him to. I don't understand why he's merging. I don't want any merge. I want. Okay. So now we will recompile. Now we will recompile with the version of the 6th. Virtual time traveler. Yes, it's so good to have subversion. Luckily I did a lot of check-ins, right? I did a lot of check-ins in these days. So and so we have a good chance to narrow the problem. Even if this check-in, I did a lot of changes in this particular check-in. I did a lot of changes. Hopefully it's not this one, because the next one is fixed mount moving while riding. So right is the next one. I think when I will find it, I will go like, ah no, I knew it, you know? I think as soon as I find it, I think I will recognize it. I will recognize the problem very, very... Because it must be a macro mistake. It must be a macro mistake. Yeah, it takes a bit to recompile because we have all the... I mean, a lot of the base files changed. Meanwhile, I can delete the maps so that we go a bit faster. Fuck. I deleted the wrong ones. Okay, yeah. I undid. I did undo, and we are fine. I was deleting the ones that I should not have deleted, by the way. Okay. Okay. You completed. So here we are at 6th of August, check-in 1940. 6th of August, SVN Rev 1940, right? That is where we are. Let me just test the Rivnak again, because I'm so curious why the Rivnak broke as well. Ah, it is broken already. The Rivnak here is broken. I cannot move. Here the Rivnak is broken. In this release. Why I cannot mount this guy? Don't understand. But anyway. Okay, let's see this guy. Ah! It's working. So in this version, the funny legs are still okay, but the Rivnak is broken, cannot move. Right? So we are here. So unfortunately we broke the Rivnak between these two releases. This was a very, very big release, by the way. I did a lot of changes. A lot of changes. Okay. I have no idea why the Rivnak is broken in this release, but okay. Anyway, seems that our guy. Maybe let's wait another guy, just to be 100% sure, you know, that it's actually working. Let's wait another guy. He will spawn here in 1 minute. I just want to be 100% sure that it's working in this release. Why the Rivnak is broken? Come on, I need another guy, please. Please, spawn. Spawn. Oh. Okay, can you walk? Can you walk around? I ask you to walk around. Do it. Just do it. Obviously, he had to do the freaking animation. Why the crane worked? Why the crane worked then? Huh, you see that doing 2 tests? So now we are not sure even if the previous one worked. Fuck. Because we did only 1 test, huh? I was sure it was happening all the time. No? The crane was working fine. I don't think it depends on the race anyway. I think it's completely unrelated. Should be completely unrelated. Should be completely unrelated. How much time is the spawn happening? Is 10 seconds after. Now the spawn is instant. Is the roaming is 10 seconds? The roaming is 10 seconds after the spawn. Come on. By the way, we can also test it. We can also test it with another player, right? Because in reality, this happens also to other players. Why is doing that? He's doing like a small jump. Did you see that? I have no idea what that small jump was actually. Because yes, because if he does a small jump, after the small jump, this guy is gonna work. I mean, this thing is good. Okay, let me try to simplify the thing. Okay, so if we can avoid, I think it's the behavior. Wait, Rome City 3, locate waypoint, local move, locate waypoint, range 100. Percept global move. You know what? If I can do it with another client, probably is more reliable. Let me try to connect with another player. It's probably more reliable. But anyway, here, I don't know if I want to go back one more again. Probably is more reliable if I do it with another character, another player. Yes, you see? Immediately. Immediately. Immediately did it. Immediately did it. And immediately did it on this guy as well. So this release is 100%, right? This release is 100% bugged. Now, I think testing with players is better. Testing with players is better. So you know what? I think I will go back again to the previous one. I think I will go back again to the previous one second, because I just want to be 100% sure. Because then we are going to analyze the code and that will take time. So I want to be sure that we are not missing, you know, any... So let me go back again to the 5th of August. I will go back again. The problem is that I did a lot of other fixes and I cannot just go back, right? I mean, unfortunately. Cannot just go back and say, oh, let's use that one, because I did a lot of other fixes. There is like 3 days of work. So... This was the biggest check-in anyway. It was really the biggest check-in. When I moved from this revision to this revision, which is the 5th of August and the 6th of August. my suggestion is to always redo the test, right? Because sometimes things get just... What? One failed? Because we have the client open? No. What do you mean one failed? Memory? Memory. Okay, fine. Memory is okay. Okay. So, I need to delete the maps. Need to delete the maps. Yeah, I'm leaving only Hydla and the podium, so that we can check. We can just log in, select the character, and then get into the main city. I still have to pack my stuff, but I identified already a bit of the stuff that I want to pack. Okay, let's always test it with 2 clients. Which is the best way? There is the 5th of August. Yep. Yes, 5th of August is really good. I mean, 5th of August works 100%. Okay. So the difference is between the 5th and the 6th. So it's between these 2 releases. So I confirm that here it was working fine, and here is not working anymore, right? Okay. Huh. Now, let's analyze all the files that we have modified, right? So we have modified a significant amount of files in that check-in. These are all the files that we modified. So we modified, yeah, because we moved game time, weather, background music, and character from plane ship. Now, this thing in theory should not make any difference, but I cannot be 100% sure, right? So I think that the changes that we did on PS character, the blueprint side, and on player controller, and the one that we did on the UI, the chat, the sky, I think has 0 impact. I think it's 0 impact. What may be the difference is this ALS based character. So let's check here what I have between 39 and 40. Okay, so between 39 and 40 I have this if, right, and this if in theory should run on all, but I understand. Okay, I understand. And we have, you know what we can do? Let's go to the 6th. Yeah, let's go to the 6th, and then we will roll back pieces until we find the right one, right? That's the simplest way. So let's go to the 6th. Oh my god, this freaking... Let's go to the 6th, right? That is the one that is broken. And let me see if there is something that really pops, like they say, oh yes, is this, right? So player controller base, in theory we changed only the calls because we moved them from, so we moved receive same message, request weather, receive game time, so all of this, but this is completely unrelated, I think, to our changes. I think it's completely unrelated. This is unrelated, unrelated. Unrelated. Why we why? We just moved. I just moved up and down. Okay, just moved up and down. I think probably the big difference is this one, the ALS, the non-ALS, the set max walk speed for non-ALS. I think that's probably one of the big ones. Okay, we updated to 6. We updated to 6. So now our mission is to have this version not have the bug anymore. If we manage to have this version not have the bug, means that we discovered why. Okay. So, okay, PS character I understand. Let me see PS character CPP. Because PS character CPP may be the problem, huh? So I have this set max walk speed on non-ALS that we added. So this one was not here. This one was not here. So this one I can comment out, it's not a problem. We have this, but this is completely unrelated. This one is an interesting one, huh? Because here we assume the mount is non-ALS character, so we need to get the max speed manually, server and client. Desire gate walking in mount. Okay, well, this is already an interesting one. I think it is the one that triggers me the most. This one, the set max walk speed non-ALS. This one is the one that triggers me the most. Meanwhile, we check this. Let me just recompile. So now we are in the version that does not work. Okay. Let me see what other changes we did. We did a change on sector. Okay, I think it's fine. I mean, I'm not expecting this to break the movement. NPC operations. This one is risky as well. This one is risky as well. Hey, here there are a few changes that, you know, may There's really nothing to do. I think all these last ones will have nothing to do. It's just the way we... So it seems to, okay, weather manager, let me check, but it's no... So there are 2 points, basically. There are only 2 points between these 2 revisions that make a difference. Only 2 points. One is the is ALS character at the beginning. Yeah, these are making no differences. Should make no difference here. Yeah. But it's insane, huh? That that small change made a difference. Wow. Okay. So there are 2 places. There are 2 places where we may... Okay, let's test again. Let's test again one more time, just to again to stress the point that the bug is really in this release, right? So let's test it again with 2 clients, and it should basically happen immediately, right? I think I know. Wait, do I know? Wait a second. I had a revelation. I had a revelation in my mind just now. Wait, I had a revelation. I had a revelation. Wait. Yes, yeah, wait. I have a revelation. So that is ALS character, right? Is a variable that we have set to know if that particular guy is an ALS or is not an ALS, right? The problem is that it's not replicated. It's not replicated. So is ALS character, I think we work fine on the server side, but and it may work, yeah, but in theory should depends how the initialization happens, but yeah, I think the problem is that. I think the problem is that this variable is not set properly for the other clients. For the other clients. It's not set for the other clients. But then, if this is really the case, then... wait, why? Because the initialization... I mean... I don't know why it's happening, but I think that I understand what is happening. The only thing that is very strange is that if it was just the fact that that variable is not replicated in time, right? Is not replicated in time, and so my client does not have the knowledge that that is an ALS character. Then why, when I do a jump, is fixed, right? That is very strange, huh? because when we do a jump, we don't reset the ALS instance or anything, so it would make no sense. It would make no sense. It would make no sense. So, okay. So let me move. And you see that it is broken, right? It is broken. It is automatically broken. Now let me jump. And you see that if I jump, it is not broken anymore. Now, if I move again... If I move again, you see that it's not broken anymore. So if it was only the isALS character initialization, then why a jump would fix it, right? Is it because the jump is actually resetting the IK in the right position? I don't know. But you see that if I move, it is automatically wrong, right? It's automatically wrong. So it seems to me that this character is not considered an ALS character. Even after an idle animation, things go back to normal. Even after an idle animation. Ah, no, it doesn't, sorry. But after a jump, it does. Why? I don't understand. Let me sit down. No, when it's initialized once, is actually then working. So my feeling is that this variable is ALS character, which is actually calculated for each client. I mean, for each character in the begin play, no, in the pre-initialize something, there is a pre-initialization, right? That pre-initialization is not happening. Okay, so the way to demonstrate my theory, is basically to only do this. If that theory is correct, if that theory is really correct, then in the begin play, right? In the begin play, ah, fuck, it's already commented out. Serious? Okay, let me do something more. Let me do something a bit more. Okay. Let me do this. So we just assume that everything is a PS character, an ALS character, right? Let me just set it that way. Let me just do it this way. I want to see if now the bug doesn't happen anymore. If the bug does not happen anymore now, it means that, yeah, but it would I don't know, would make really little sense. But it would mean that for some reason for the other characters is not me, that setting is not taking effect. Is not taking effect properly until certain time passes or something. So like it's not replicated the right way, or I don't know. Dum dum dum. By the way, guys, if anyone is new, you can say hello. Okay, so I move with this guy. No, it's broken anyway. It is broken anyway. It's broken anyway. It's so weird. It's broken anyway. It's broken anyway. Okay. It's broken anyway, but we are very close because the code, you know, the only pieces of code that changed compared to the previous release, I mean, are not that many. Should I just roll back this one and that one and see? I mean, the difference, you know, the difference in this release is basically begin play in ALS based character, right? So the differences are this guy, okay, this guy that was not existing, and but there is this guy though. There is this guy, set movement model. Hey, but now I set it. Then there is this. Okay. Let's roll back only ALS character to this release, okay? Let's roll back only ALS character. To this release. So we will show log, right? We will show log of this guy. And we will take the release of the 6th of August. Let me see the changes. Yes, this changes. And we will just revert it, okay? So we just update this file to this revision. Right? Bro, I cannot because it's a single file. What? You're joking. Are you joking? I only want to revert that file to the previous release. I don't want to do anything else. Is inside plugins actually, because that's a plugin thingy. right? That's a plugin thingy. Yes, exactly. This one. This one. I mean, I can revert, yes. No problem. But then I want this one too. I want the version that was in the 17th of July of this guy. Why I cannot do update item to revision? Okay. Can I do it from here? Can I do it from here? No, I have to do it from here actually. Okay, so now in theory we have reverted only, yes, only this guy. Okay. Okay. At the moment I'm still completely clueless of why it is. I think I had an idea, but that idea was probably not the right one. That idea was probably not correct. Because it's true that his ALS character is a variable that is local to the character, but in theory that is calculated in the begin play and initialize component individually every time, you know, one character gets created. So even if it gets created on another client, right? It gets created on another client, should not be a problem because anyway, I mean, it goes through a full initialization. It's not that when it's me. Well, let's say the only difference is that my character is a player controller, so potentially is going, potentially is pushing in some. Yeah, so he's initializing at least one time the movement. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Now, if it works now, I'm really confused. If it works now, I'm super confused because I don't know why, but let's see. At least we understand. At least we understand if. Oh my god, it works now. Yeah, then I'm super confused. Then I'm super confused. Super confused. I am super confused. I am super confused. I am super confused. The reef neck doesn't work at all. I cannot move at all. And I don't understand why my other pet is actually not working. It's not seen as a pet. I don't know why. But anyway, that's another problem. We will find out one day. Okay, so now is working. Now is working. The crazy thing is that the only thing that I did, I rolled back this file, okay? But this file has very little changes in it. Very little changes, like zero. Well, not zero, but I mean, it has changes obviously, but I was expecting something significantly bigger than this. So this is the file that we touched, right? And we rolled it back to this release, right? And from here to here is breaking, right? Now, what is the difference, you may ask? Well, the difference between 39 and 40 is that in 40 we are not filtering by ALS character, right? So in theory this should be executed all the time, right? Should be executed all the time. But in addition I have this line, in addition I have a movement state that I'm forcing to grounded. I have a movement state and I'm forcing to grounded. And then we have this, but as you can see, this else, this is commented out. So this is commented out, so it's not doing anything. It's not doing it. This is not doing anything. And then we have this in set movement model, that is checking if he's an ALS character, right? It is checking if he's an ALS character. Then we have this that is nothing. And nothing else. So I think the only one that can really do make a difference is this one. So basically the point is that, okay, let me try that. Let me try that. Let me try that. So the only thing that can really influence this change is a mix of what I was saying before and what we have discovered now, which is in set movement model. In set movement model, okay. In set movement model, we have this if is ALS. Okay, so one thing that I want to do this. I want to print out, I want to understand who is getting initialized with what, because now I want to understand that, because I think he's probably a mix of what I was saying before. So let me do a set movement model for, right? And we will print out our character get name, right? And I also want to print out if he's an ALS, or not, right? So I will get my is ALS character, right? And if it's true, we print out yes. If it's false, if it's false, we print out no, right? Okay, so this will give us at least that understanding. So my feeling is that when we arrive here, our character will be ALS no, and so this was not getting executed, right? Because we had this in the new version. We have this in the new version, which is basically forcing this only if he's an ALS character. So probably here we will see that one of our guys is still considered not ALS character. Piccola causa e grande effetto, eh? Exactly. Exactly, Hulla. There is a small thing that is fucking up everything. There is small thing that is basically fucking up all. And this probably happens only in the initialization, right? And yeah. Yeah, but it's very possible. Now, why the Rivnak didn't work anymore, I have no idea. But that's another thing. Okay. So now we are printing out the initialization. Now we are not very interested in the initialization of this guy because this guy is alone and is only initializing himself, right? So we are not very interested in this initialization. We are more interested when the second player joins, right? When the second player joins, we are interested to see how that second guy... by the way, even this guy should have been initialized, right? Said no collision. Wait. Yeah, is ALS yes. This guy said is ALS yes, and he's actually walking okay. Is ALS yes. Okay, let me see this guy. This guy... It has been initialized already or not? Cleros M is ALS yes. But body will not work, huh? It does work. What the fuck, boys? What? It does work. Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I mean, now here we are in the same situation of the new code that in theory is not working, right? So means that is really only the grounded that is making the difference? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. 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 Bro, is that line grounded? I don't know. I mean, it's this line. It's this line. Movement state grounded. It's this line. Movement state grounded. It is fucking up everything. Before the closing. This is this line that is fucking up everything. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But for what we compared is the only possibility, because there are no other differences. There are no other differences. So if this is the case, if this is really the line that is breaking everything, it probably means that the movement state is set by the animation blueprint after the initialization. And if we set it manually before, he's probably skipping the initialization because he's thinking that it's grounded already. Right? I think that is that. I mean, if this is the case, I think we know why, but holy moly, that would be so weird. I mean, not so weird, but so... I mean, I would be happy to find out, right? So in theory now, it should not work.
By the gods, this can't be happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's impossible. Cannot be happening. What is going on? What is going on? But let's see. So if now it breaks, is that line? Is that single line? If now it works, oh my god! If now it works, it's probably even worse because it means that we have no other differences. So I don't know what I hope for, right? I hope that it breaks or I hope that it works. I don't know. Probably I hope that it breaks. Yes, is that single line? Is that single line, boys? Okay. Is that single line? Okay. I mean, fine. We fixed it, I guess. We can remove it. Yeah, we can remove that line. It was a test. Actually, that line was a test that I did on my side because I wanted to force the ALS character to actually be grounded, right? Okay. I think we found it. Is that line. So if we remove that line, which by the way was a test, I think we fixed the funny legs. We fixed the funny legs. The problem is that now we have the Rivnak broken. We have the Rivnak broken. Maybe this line is fixing also the Rivnak? No, probably not. Okay, I would suggest let's go back to today. Let's go back to today. So I close everything. GG! We fixed it. We fixed it. Okay, let's go back to today. So I take this. I do show log. And we just update to the current revision, right? So we go back to the current revision. Now, yeah, but anyway, I think is what I told you. So the way it works is that probably the animation system is checking if the character is considered grounded or not grounded, and if it's not grounded yet, it's going to search for the ground, while in our case we were forcing it to be grounded, and so it was not searching for the ground anymore, right? And basically this was breaking the legs. One freaking line of test. One freaking line of test. One freaking line of test. Okay, but I mean, I'm happy that we found it. Was also not too hard, right? Was not too hard to find. I mean, it took us a bit of trial and error, but I think we went fairly straight, right? So, yes, you see the mistake. You see the mistake. I have this line here. Instead, it should only be here. But anyway. Okay, so now we remove that line. Okay, we remove that line and we recompile everything. And I want to see this thing working, okay? So here we are in the latest release now. And I want to see no funny lags after we recompile everything and we run, huh? No funny lags. Now we still have a problem with funny lags sometimes, but it's very, very rare. So it happens sometimes that the characters are getting in weird positions, but that's another problem. There's a network update problem. This one was really a systematic problem. Hello, developer. Coding this early? Well, it's 7 p.m. for me. But yeah, because today I'm in holiday and it's the last day before I'm leaving for a trip. So tomorrow I will fly out, and tonight I'm going to go to the proximity of the airport. I will sleep already near to the airport, so I don't have to wake up like at 5:30 a.m. Do you code in your daily job? Unfortunately not. I was coding in the past, but not these days anymore, no. You know, when you become a bit older, you start to do more management stuff. And so you don't code anymore. At least in my case, and maybe other people are still coding, even if they are seniors, but okay, so now what we want to see is no funny lags. And then the next thing that we want to understand is why the Rivnak is broken. And actually the Rivnak was not broken 3 days ago. Actually the Rivnak was okay. Yeah, it was okay in this revision. I will have to understand why. But that's another discussion. That's a completely another discussion, and unfortunately we are not going to do it today. Do you still review code? No. No. I have nothing to do with code. What do you mean connection timed out? Ah, because we have all the maps. GG. GG. I have to delete the maps, or because we refreshed, you know, and so he re-downloaded all the maps because it gives you the real state that you were at that time, including the maps, obviously, which makes sense. Which makes sense, my friends. Okay. I think it will work. I think it will work now. I think it will work, and yes, this is just the way that particular module of movement is designed. We don't have enough knowledge maybe of that module, but if you initialize the grounded before is going to do this, right? If it keeps the food on the table. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that. I like my job anyway. It's nice job. I like it. I like what I'm doing. But, I mean, I do code on plane shift, so it's okay. It's fine. I keep myself up to date with technology, with plane shift, for sure. Also a bit with my work, but I would say from the game development point of view and things like that. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, it works. There's a bit of delay, but it's okay. Okay. So it was that line, boys. It was that single freaking line. You see? Also the NPC now works fine. It was that single freaking line. Okay. Now, let me see the Rivnak just for fun, but I think it will not work probably, huh? It will not work, huh? No, it doesn't rotate. It rotates super slow. Yeah, it rotates super slow. I don't know why it rotates so slow. Like if I put myself on a wall, probably you see, it's rotating a bit. I don't know why. But I think this one we will solve it. We will solve it another day, okay? I'm not going to solve it now. But I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that I fixed the funny lags. Because the funny lags would not make me sleep at night, right? That is nice. By the way, things worked out. You were one of the pioneer MMO devs, and I don't code for a living. That's a shame. You don't need to make planes your full-time. You need to make planes your full-time job. Maybe when I'm retired. It will be my full-time retirement hobby. You never know. You never know what may happen, you know? You never know what may happen. You never know if tomorrow, you know, someone thinks that the game is nice and we start to get a lot of players and we start to get a lot of subscribers, a lot of Patreons, a lot of everything. You don't know. You never know. The important thing is that you do, you know, your best, and then the rest in theory should follow. It's not always the case, but it's not always the case. Okay, nice. So this one we fixed, boys. Okay, so I'm going to commit and say fixed funny legs bug. Fixed funny legs bug. Yeah. And it's only one file. You see the power of Subversion, I mean, of using Subversion or Git or whatever. I mean, it's been so useful in this case, right? So we have a one-line difference, right? There is this line, and we saw exactly what happened during all our days. So it's so nice. Okay. I will miss the funny legs in a way. Maybe we can make it a spell. You know, that you can make it a spell that you cast it on someone and he start to float around like if he's a genie. A genie. How do you say genie in English? Genie. No. Not this one.
Genius.
No, not genius. A fantasy genie. You see? If I say genie in a bottle, then it changes to genie.
Genie in a bottle.
You change it, eh? Why? Why genie is genie and genie is genie? Why when you are in a bottle you become stupid? But anyway. Genie.
Genie in a bottle.
Genie in a ship. In a shop. In a ship. He's never becoming genie. He's becoming genie only if he's in a bottle, which is kind of fun. Magical genie. I know. It's always genius. It's always genius. The only way you can. And by the way, is not correct because he's translating in a bottle while I'm saying in a lamp. In a lamp. This is Italian for lamp, which is pretty easy, you know, because you can just split it here and it's lamp. But anyway, okay. Okay, guys, we fixed the that problem. I think I'm gonna go. I think it was a short stream, but I wanted to fix this freaking problem. And I'm pretty happy that we fixed it. And yeah, I think that the Jin, yeah, Jin is like the D&D version. I don't think it's an English word, no? I think it's a D&D monster name. The Jin, no? Is also an English word? No way. The other way. I don't think it's an English. I don't know. But it's definitely, I recognize it because it's the D&D monster. Seems it exists somehow. Jin Islam. But they don't know what it is, but they kind of have it. Is a version of Jin. The Jin is a version of Jin, which is any class of spirits lower than the angels capable of appearing in human and animal form and influencing humankind for either good or evil. I love that in the dictionary there is this kind of stuff. You know, there is a recognized word that there is any class of spirits or lower than the angels. It's important it's lower than the angels, right? So they have a kind of a categorization. They tell you, yes, we know. Yeah, it's actually inside Islamic mythology. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. I will pack my stuff. I will move and start to travel. So we will see each other again on the 24 or on the 25. Okay. And if you want to keep in touch with me, I will be anyway in Discord. And maybe I will post some pictures. I don't know. But so the next stream will be maybe the 24, most likely the 25. Okay, because the 24, I think I arrive pretty late. But let's see. Meanwhile, test the game. And yeah, and if you are in a real champion, complete your test so that we know, you know, we know what I think the real champions are continuing their work. Yes, there are a few that still didn't do much. Raoni, Constrabus. But anyway, you have time. You have the next 2 weeks. There are people that did a lot. But yes. See you guys. Bye bye. I heard my name. Yes, I heard your name because your column is completely empty. Why? Your Unreal column in PS Champions is completely empty. See you, boys. Next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can we raid someone? I think we can raid someone. If someone is online, we can raid someone. Let's see. Let's see. Bye-bye. There is Lana, there is Sovereign, there is First Crimson, there is Warm Juice Dev. I think we will raid Warm Juice Dev just because. He's doing weird stuff, but it's nice. Okay, we will raid him. So go say hello. Raid. Boom. Go say hello. Bye bye.